of the meat.
Wouldn't it
Grandpa,
be nice if
what are
we
you
were
doing?
younger? Then we could live so much longer.
No, that's not how that goes.
Oh my God, Peppa, what are you doing in
Doing
my chocolate?
Peepaw.
Peepaw, what are you doing in
Bah.
my
Oh
bathroom?
my God, Peepaw, you look nice
Peepaw,
today.
what are you doing in my pussy?
Peepoo.
Poo.
Peepoo. I didn't know you looked this good.
Damn, Zaddy.
Zaddy?
Damn, Grand Zaddy.
Zanzaddy, you better remember to cut this out.
No, keep it. This is original OG content.
Hello and welcome to Critical Miss,
There was lightning.
a Dungeons and
Are we
Dragons
gonna die?
podcast. Maybe we're gonna die. Maybe the power's gonna cut out and we can't record a podcast.
Oh no.
God damn it, Zach.
Maybe we should just not, in case that happens. I'm kidding. Alright.
Do you think they can hear the thunder right now?
Probably not.
Boom! That's what it sounds like.
Whoa! That was really loud thunder.
That's the sound of the rain.
Boom!
Crunchy rain.
Boom! Hire us for realistic weather sounds.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I've never seen that show.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Wah 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 wah.
Womp 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 womp. Yee. Bruh. Bruh.
What I should
Oh,
do is I
man.
should release like the full uncut versions of these podcasts, like where I don't cut out the beginning bit like this on Patreon.
Y'all look at this cat's fucking legs. Look how
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Sexy.
Ooh.
He got a backwards boner.
I'm not a furry,
I'm not
but
furry, but damn.
damn. That looks like my son though, and that's a little incestuous.
Mhm.
I birthed a cat out of my juju.
It's. Hey, where's that notebook that I used last time that you
Where's-
stole for the ideas?
Where's your notebook?
Over there, next to the DS and the empty Wiimote jacket.
Zaddy, what are you doing in my chocolate?
Zachi, what are you doing in my pussy?
It's getting a little too close to my name. What about a pencil?
I need a penis!
There's probably one somewhere.
Oh, that's helpful. How about I go take your fucking vibrator out of the
Chocolate.
closet and use your dried shit?
We have a blood stick!
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a pencil. Never mind, I don't have to do that.
Is that your...
That's not my penis, Celeste.
Simon's very good.
What is this?
Oh, modding journal. I don't need to read that. Where's my page? Where's my page? I don't want to
I was so glad I wasn't touching a liquid when I reached into this cup. I was like, oh, it's change, not liquid. Thank God.
That's
I'm also a little sad that it's not liquid, though.
Oh, you wrote on my page. And you spilled something on my page.
Yeah, I did.
So I'm going to use a different page.
I'm gonna come on the page.
I'm going to come everywhere. Just all over the place.
Oh, no.
Fire hose.
Papu. When did you glaze these donuts?
Peepoo.
Peepoo.
Alright,
What are you doing to my salami?
last time.
On Drake and Josh.
Alright.
Megan. Oh, you
Megan!
killed Josh.
You killed Oprah.
Megan killed Oprah?
Miranda Cosgrove is secretly Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson killed Oprah.
Huh?
Alright.
Last time. on Critical Miss.
Some stuff happened. Just listen to the last episode, goddammit.
No, I gotta do a recap.
Okay, dude.
Guy ran out of the woods. He died. He handed you a box. Well, he handed you the box before he died.
Yeah.
He said it's important, so you got the box and you went home. Next day, a guy rang your doorbell, or he knocked on your door, I guess, whichever one.
I don't think we have
Maybe both.
Ring, ring.
Maybe both. And then he said, "That's my box." And he teleported you to a tower, and he said, just while you're here, look into this issue. They had a magical creature escape that's invisible, so they don't know where the fuck it went, and they can't track it, because it escaped. They don't know where it went, and the only people that helped create it are fucking dead.
Yeah, because they got fucking killed.
So that's that. He told you about a...
I mean, how else are they gonna die, Celeste?
I'm gonna eat them to death.
He told you about a coven of immortal wizards that might be the only people that can help you solve this if you can't figure it out. But they're kind of, weird and whimsical and don't really understand the plights of mortals. So
I don't
good
wanna go to
fucking
the
luck if you
Apple
talk
store.
to them. I don't remember what I called it last time, but it translates to the Rock of Ages because it's this teleporting building that houses these wizards. You'll see it if you go to them. If not, then you won't, I guess, unless you just happen to run into it. Maybe. Teleports on top of you, it kills you.
Yay.
So, you geared up. You Autobots, you're gonna roll out.
Beyblade, let her rip.
And
I don't remember anything else from that show besides that intro.
And then he said, just go back. He'll send you back, and you can get started at the place where it escaped.
All right.
What if he just forgets and we're just waiting in our apartment for like a day or so?
Yeah.
Or
Well.
I don't think he's coming.
Well, I guess it's just gonna be painful.
You're standing in your house, and a loud voice fills the building and says, "I hope you're ready."
Ah!
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
We've been waiting for a good couple hours now.
And there's a loud...
Why are you okay with this?
There's a loud crack, and you're back in the tower. Yeah, your back cracks. You feel a lot better. That's why you're so cranky all the time.
My back.
My neck.
My crack.
My knees.
My pussy.
They're all sore. And my pussy.
It's because,
the joints in there just ache every time it rains. So the wizard's like, okay, that all right. And he gave you the little chain link that can detect a magical source, but he says that's not a great idea in the city because there are so many sources of magic. It can also be used as a tool. When you toss it, it extends until it wraps all the way around whatever you threw it at, and it binds it. And it cuts off any magical source from whatever it's binding. So there you have it, folks. There you go. What the fuck else do you want from me?
I want you to fix the problem. I just want to be with the animals.
He strokes his beard, as all old men do, and he says, "Don't forget, there are rewards in this for you." I don't know why you would forget that. Was it like the one
we discussed earlier?
Yes, and more.
But can I get a Neopet?
Yes. I don't know what that is, but yes.
Sure, we'll make it for you.
I guess.
Whatever you want, you can get it.
Make it a little, chibi tiger with big ol' eyes. Alright. That's the sound of toes being crunched.
So,
someone brought toes for lunch.
I guess we're gonna have to go to the fucking Apple Store of Wizards to talk to them because I don't have any other choice. Why are you shaking your head?
No, we're not doing that.
Why are you shaking your head?
No, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way?
Yeah, hunting.
Hunting?
Trying to.
Okay, the goal is not to hunt the animal. We have to
Well, yeah.
herd the animal.
Well, yeah, we heard it with this thing instead of shooting it with a spell
we're gonna lick it.
you know.
Hope it likes being licked.
Me too.
I hope.
I say we're
you hope
No, no, no.
no.
I don't like being licked.
Maybe we
I
should
was
have asked
agreeing
the
with
guy
Celeste.
for
I
a
hope
leash.
you hope you like.
I
being
hope I
licked.
like being licked. What you should ask what?
We should have asked for a leash.
We
That's
have a-
basically what the
thing
chains
is.
Okay,
are.
it's like a Wonder Woman like lasso.
Yeah.
Yeah,
leash.
like it extends and then binds, and magic is
Yeah.
not magic when it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well,
So
so you want to go look for this thing, even though you have no idea where it is.
We have a general idea of where it
a
went.
general idea.
Well,
Well,
you know,
we had a general idea, and it wasn't there.
you know the wizard's tower is in this big city,
Yeah.
and you know the creature escaped somewhere into the city. And you've seen the destruction that it's caused elsewhere.
Yeah.
And you've gotten a couple clues from the laboratory. So,
All right, let's just go to the local.
I mean, you can fucking go to
have
the
you
wizard.
seen
You
an
can
invisible
do.
thing?
We need to go to the. yeah.
No.
No.
Dang it! I didn't think so.
Oh, fuck. Dang it.
We okay.
Ba 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 ba
I have-
ba ba. Whoa, that was lightning.
Well, I have contacts in my eye.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, dog!
That was loud.
I felt it in my bones.
Well, I have contacts in this place that we're in, this city, because I have them everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of my features as an urban bounty hunter.
really?
Yeah,
I thought you were a
Doug,
hermit.
the
Oh
bounty
no, that's
hunter.
Celeste.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna go talk to them, see if they know any like whereabouts of like killings and
Yeah.
things. Because you can't always trust the cops.
I think in
This part.
yeah. All right. Okay.
In Dungeons and Dragons, that is, not in real life, of course.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was
yeah.
thinking the opposite of that. But yeah, but all right, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna go, put some contacts in.
Yeah, because
'Cause you can't
I know a
see.
guy.
Because you're blind.
Yeah, he locals the pub here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want a drink.
All right.
Please get
Yeah.
me drunk.
Go for it. So you-
Please. I've been hearing Godman's voice and boxes.
Well, I wish you well,
Goodbye.
on your quest,
God save the queen.
and I hope you return. Well, I hope you return at all, but I hope you return quickly and with the creature.
Hope you're alive.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So,
Bye.
ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. He fades away.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is this
Okay.
thing-
Density just decreases.
Saturation.
So you're gonna go
Yeah.
to the pube.
The pubes.
The
Yeah,
pube?
that's what it's called. The pube.
Yeah.
I love that bar.
Yeah. the pube and the flea. You walk out of the door of the wizard's tower,
Mhm.
and an ugly little guy is standing in front of you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Got like brownish orange skin, a big old fat nose, pointed ears, and he's about half your height.
I sort of get my hold up 1 second. My battle axe and like put it in my hand.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna hurt him?
Like
Just
sort of
fucking kills
You're
him
ugly.
immediately.
like you know how people
I don't like your face.
Die.
like you know how people with baseball bats go like hit it in their hand. I do that
Yeah.
with my axe.
Oh, you just slice your hand in half.
Well, no, but
No, yeah,
one
yeah.
end is very dull.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
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 The flat.
The flat side. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
right. Yeah. He holds up his hands like, hey. He says, so,
You're not invisible, are you?
I don't think so.
All right. Good, because that's what
Am
we're-
I?
What are you doing here?
He rubs his hands together.
Are you
and
making
he's-
yourself invisible?
He goes faster. He says, so, my boss See, he sent us out, and he points a thumb back behind him between a couple of buildings across the street, and you see an alleyway just packed full of goblins. And he says, my boss sent us out, 'cause he heard there was a magical creature on the loose. Is that right?
Mayhaps.
Are we allowed to say anything?
Well, I could just go in and ask these guys.
Well, yeah.
What?
Are you from New
So
York?
you could save me a couple steps.
I guess, yeah. There's a guy,
I
something
mean-
going around.
Yeah, you
Right,
might as well know because.
Are you trying to imitate his accent?
Are you making fun of me?
Are you from Goblin, New York?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you from Old York?
I had a friend from there. Sorry, I'll stop.
So, what is it exactly that you're looking for?
Well, here's
We
the
have
thing.
no idea, honestly.
We can't look for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's invisible. And if you think I'm shitting you, I'm not.
You can't see it.
Invisible.
Yeah.
He looks back at his friends, and they're all kind of, yeah, and they're like, ugh, being goblins. And he leans in, which is hard because he's really short. So I guess he kind of gets up on his tiptoes. And he's like,
If he leads any farther, he'll fall over.
he's like, all right, listen.
Listen.
So my boss.
I get down on my knees.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Thanks.
So wrong.
How to talk to
You
short
squat and you like put your hands on your knees. Hey, little guy. So my
people. Who's a
boss.
good boy?
My boss heard when this creature escaped, and he's got this idea that it's something powerful, and
Yeah.
he sent us to find it before anybody else, 'cause I think he wants it. So I've got a
what for?
proposition for you.
Well, I'm just gonna put a warning for your boss here.
Who's your boss?
This creature is very difficult to contain. They couldn't even contain it. So,
Yeah, well, my boss has a lot of resources.
You forget goblins are ballsy.
He's a very influential man.
yeah, got
So-
a lot of
Oh
connections.
my god, is it Lenin?
It's Vladimir Lenin. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I always thought he looked kind of goblin-y.
Hey now. You have some nationalists coming after you. He says, so I've got a proposition for you. See, we don't want to do the work, because we don't want to fight this thing, because we know it's strong. But you two look capable. So why don't you catch the creature, bring it to me, I'll give it to my boss, and my boss will pay yous double.
Double.
Double?
Above table, how
Double.
much was what were they paying us?
They didn't say. Because he said you could name your price. And he was talking about all these
Yeah,
pets
but
and
can they
magical
Double of
items.
infinity
Can they even give me a Neopet, though?
is still infinity,
Can
so
my
like
boss give me a Neopet?
My boss imports animals from all across the world
He's a
and from
big
other
Neopet
planes
supplier.
of existence.
Okay, Bernie Sanders.
I gotta catch the train.
I'm Bernie Sanders, I'm running.
Oh,
Replace us with laugh tracks on iCarly.
oh man.
Okay. Okay.
So how much did he say he would pay you?
You know, he's kind of a magic man. He offered me
Right.
some mythical creatures. He didn't set a price. He said we could set the price.
Right. Well, I'll
I
tell you
glare
now.
at chlamydia, right? Yeah.
What?
We shouldn't be given this much
No,
information.
no, it's okay. It's all right.
They're
You can-
already aware of the thing. Come on.
Yeah, but like what if-
Everyone's after it at this
I sort of,
point.
I pull chlamydia aside. It's like chlamydia.
Yeah.
We could have gotten like so much more
Okay, but here's the
from
thing.
these guys.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I could trust them, but there are so many people after this thing.
Well,
If they're after it.
listen, I'm just here for the money.
We're after it. Do you want to do the right thing? I mean, the magic man has magic powers. Does the goblin have magic powers?
Hey, we're in a.
Hey,
we're-
hey! Listen!
Are you listening in?
You
No,
listening in, Bernie Sanders?
He walked. He walked over. We couldn't
he
see.
folds his ears down. He's
doesn't
like
see
clinging to the
ears on
building
his
behind you. All right, okay, here. I'll
Oh,
say
yeah.
this. My boss has reason to believe this creature is a lot more powerful than that man told you. And it's probably not a good idea if you go after it alone.
Above the table. Who did? Who were they given the creature to? The sign. The wizards.
The wizards?
Yeah.
They just want it back.
They're not. I thought they were giving it to because they were assigned to give it. They made it for someone and they were gonna give it to him after.
With this particular creature, I don't think so. Not with this one. Like, they do that in general. But with this one, or even if they do, like, they just want it back.
Hmm.
They probably won't give it to anybody else.
Okay. I just
He-
remember from like last session, I had a red flare of like
Yeah.
a flag went off in my brain saying like this will be useful for later when you're making the decision to give him back to that guy, those guys, because you may not want it to end up in the wrong hands eventually. But I guess not.
Well, from talking to him, he seems like a fairly stand-up guy, and you think he would probably make a good decision as far as containing the creature.
Okay.
But that just from how when you've spoken to him. So the goblin, he waves his hand. He says, "All right, okay. I'll let you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide, come to the Coin and the Candle. It's a bar, and we all work there. It's not really a bar. It's a
Front.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Lurch." And he like jerks his head, and a big old goblin, like biggest goblin you've ever seen, like as tall as you.
Oh, I was gonna say
And,
like 2 feet higher than the other guy.
I know. Like really muscled. He's got scars all over his arms, and his nose is like really badly broken, and he's wearing this ridiculous looking top hat and like black like trench coat, really long greasy black hair, and he stands beside the first goblin, and he says, give him just give him a little taste. And Lurch pulls a little pouch off of his belt and holds it out to you.
You grab it and look inside.
It is full of silver. Like at least 100 pieces of silver. Just from what you can see, a rough estimation. And Lurch...
I take it out and like count each one.
Okay, well, I'll let you do that. But just a word of warning. If we find it first, we probably won't. I don't want to do it. We're going to keep it. So, all right. Good talking to you. Lurch kind of tips his hat, and milady, and they go back to their other comrades and start whispering amongst themselves.
All right. So
All right. So when you count the money,
yeah,
there's
it's now nighttime.
there's 180 silver pieces. Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I think.
Do you want to go for the goblin or the wizard?
I think
The
we
witch
should
in the
find. I
wardrobe.
think we should find it first and worry about that later.
We should probably think about it now.
Well, we'll contemplate it as we're doing it, because I feel like
we can't lead both of them on
Yeah, we can.
unless one of
You-
us
you
does
know-
it for the wizard and one of us does it for the goblin. Whoever gets there first
You know the
has
first.
to buy dinner.
You know. You know the first rule.
A Fight Club?
Don't,
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I don't
You just
know
broke
anything
it.
about Fight Club.
Oh.
No, I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying the first rule of adventuring never split the party.
I don't say we have to split the party.
Well, you're saying we should.
I'm just saying
Look
whoever
for it
walks off with
individually.
that animal is the winner.
You're saying we should split the party.
No! Fine, we'll stick together, but you gotta decide what you want.
Well, yeah, I figured that we could do it while we're. Because right now we're just standing still. We're not going anywhere. We should start walking somewhere.
We are walking. I'm walking at 1 mile per hour.
Oh.
You've been standing at that fountain for a very long time.
You're like yelling across the
Yeah, come on!
All right.
Get over here! Get over here!
Get over here.
Yeah, we start walking to that one bar that I mentioned earlier,
said
where my
it's gonna
informant
be
is.
Ah, right. Okay.
I can't quite recall his name, but I recall his face.
The pube?
Okay.
Are we going to the pube or are we going to the goblin bar?
Pube.
The pube and the flea. So you walk in. It's a fairly grimy place, but not not the worst.
Mhm.
It's not not a front. It's a real tavern.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bartender at the counter. Classic bartender look. Pudgy, bald, white guy, human. Couple servers walking around. Not many people in the common room.
I want a drink.
All right, you get a drink. I'll find my guy.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
2 shots of
A
vodka.
server walks up to you and says, "What can I get you?"
Can I get 2 shots of vodka?
Absolutely.
Thank
just
you.
one. Container of beer.
One container of beer. A keg? A barrel?
No, just
A tankard.
glass. Yeah, tankard.
The big metal?
Yeah, yeah. those
Okay.
ones, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I got one heck of a metabolism, so yeah.
I
The-
grab 2 silver pieces and just put it in the server's shirt pocket. Here you go.
The what?
Thanks.
Like from my wallet?
From your half, yeah.
All right, fine. I'll. All right, 178.
All right.
Thank me later.
So, you walk up to the bar. Bartender draws the beer, and pours the vodka. Sets them in front of you, and he says, "What can I do for you?"
That's all.
All
My
right.
guy's just probably here. He has like a big bushy beard. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I look around the room for anyone I recognize.
You don't see anyone that meets that description, and he leans forward and he says, "What? Do you know his name?" You don't know his name,
I can't
and
recall.
he's a friend of yours.
Yeah.
Huh.
I haven't been around these parts in a long time, but we
Don't remember your own friend.
Right. Does he look like this? And he pulls an old wanted sign from under the bar, and it you think it's your friend. It matches the description.
yeah, pretty sure that's him.
Right.
He's on a wanted sign.
No, it's fine.
Everyone's
It's-
on a wanted sign these days.
Everybody's wanted.
We look over on the wall, all the employees are on.
All the employees, everybody in the tavern. You two are up there. The fucking king.
Streaking.
Everybody's wanted for streaking. All right.
Being so damn sexy all the time.
Well, follow me. And he walks into the back room, down a short flight of stairs into the basement of the tavern. Dimly lit, just a couple of torches in the walls. But it's a lot bigger than you expected. There's a lot of crates and barrels and giant sacks. Hey.
God damn it.
And there are two...
You can't be serious in D&D for 1 minute.
There are two burly guys on either side of the entrance downstairs, and they hold up a hand, and he says, "What's your business?" One of them says that, not both at the same time.
You. I mean.
No, we're not here for
Me?
pleasure.
Sorry, I
You're
had
not?
I had 2 shots of vodka.
Oh.
I'm still holding my tankard.
No food in the basement.
God.
No, it's alright. I'm kidding.
They call
I
me
almost-
chlamydia for a reason.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry.
And a voice from behind the guard say, "Hey, let him through." And it's the guy. It's your guy on the poster, and he's sitting at a long table, and it's just covered in mountains of different coins: copper, silver, gold, platinum. There are jewels. There's coins from other lands.
I grab a couple platinum coins.
He levels a hand crossbow at you.
I put them back.
He puts it away. He says, "Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hello.
I don't remember your name."
I don't remember your name.
Hi, I don't
Great,
remember
let's
your
keep it
name.
that way.
All right.
They
Hi.
call me chlamydia.
Oh.
But you can call me
Did you come
Krabs.
before or after the disease? Did they name it after you?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I was raised in a forest.
All right.
I think her parents were just
I like her.
knuckleheads.
So, do you know everything?
I know a lot of things.
All right. We're looking for a creature. Don't know if you've heard about it.
I've heard of creatures.
You've heard of creatures?
I've heard of creatures.
That's great for us.
All right, get out. No, I'm kidding.
Leave.
All right, what do you want?
We're looking for a specific creature that was made to be evasive
It's
to the eye. Yeah, it's invisible.
It's invisible.
Yeah, it's invisible.
Did it come out of that tower?
Yeah, that tower over
Yep.
there. Yeah.
That big old. There are no windows down the basement, but you know where I'm pointing.
Yeah, no, yeah,
It's in
yeah,
that
yeah,
direction.
yeah.
It's somewhere up there.
Yeah, it's big. You can see it.
Yeah.
Well, not from here because
No,
we're in the
of course,
basement. But yeah.
Basement, no windows.
Right. Huh.
Yeah.
Grissom High School. I mean,
No one's gonna get that.
He says, "I don't know what that is, but I think you're funny. I like you."
hey, you.
Uh.
I me too.
What is that?
Sometimes
It's
things
God
fall on the
trying to
roof.
get in. He is not welcome.
Hello.
Sometimes
All right.
squirrels fall on the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor fellas.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm guessing you want to know where it is. You want to know what it is.
I want to know
Yeah,
the
I
if
do.
you've heard any whereabouts of any sort of attacks, because sure likes killing.
Well,
Maybe it's just.
God, who's calling me and why? Sorry,
It's fine.
Above table.
I'm not answering that.
Never mind. Below table.
Sorry,
I'll cut it. It's fine. I already clapped.
I clapped again. All right. Okay.
Okay,
So it got out when? Do you remember? A couple days ago, day ago? Either of those, somewhere in there? Okay.
sometime.
So it broke out a couple days ago or a day ago.
Yeah.
You want to know where it is or where it went?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of my informants saw it break out. He said the wall just exploded like someone had set dynamite against it. There was through the flames, he saw a form kind of move through them and then disappeared down the road. And obviously we can't know where it went from there. But
Have we checked out that road?
you can, yeah. Well, he says there was a substance from the explosion or the bricks maybe from the tower that it walked through and tracked a short distance. We have had reports a couple of times of fires, probably unrelated. But livestock around the city outskirts have been disappearing a lot more rapidly than normal. And one man's barn was destroyed in an explosion.
Okay.
So, and someone investigated. It looked very similar to the damage at the tower. So I would look there, and we don't know how long ago that was exactly. And the creature's probably moved on by now, but I think that the road, the path it took, and then probably that farm is your best options.
So
All
you're
right.
telling me it's seared ribs.
It does enjoy a good barbecue.
I respect that.
A man after my own heart, or creature, whatever it is.
It's
I
like
don't
some
know.
like sort of fucking flaming lion thing. Is it a
Yeah.
flaming lion?
Boy, I hope so.
Is it a filet mignon?
The
Hey,
lion, the
Flaming
bitch
lion.
in the wardrobe.
Maybe you can bring me like I don't know, some fur or something,
Yeah.
or the creature.
Bring
Tell
me
you
some
what.
Ribs.
Whatever that wizard is offering you, I'll double it.
I look.
I have a lot of people
We'll
that might want to
consider
get
your
their hands
option.
on it. Just a thought, and we know each other. We've done business
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
All right. You know I normally charge for information, but for a pal, I won't.
All
I
right.
hope that helps you.
Yep. And
Gracias. I mean,
Good.
thank you.
good to see you.
Grassy
Does
ass.
Spanish exist here?
No. Grassy ass. Man, she's weird.
I know, right? Like,
I
Is that
can
what they do in the
fucking
woods?
hear you.
I guess so.
Yeah, grassy asses. All right.
This is really grassy.
Lydia looks at them both, just like one of the eyes twitching.
All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't kill you. I do want to know what it
It
is,
does.
though.
Me
Even
too.
if you don't decide to give it to hand it over,
Yeah.
I want to know what it is. Maybe you can pop back over here and
We can slide in your DMs and
yeah.
let you know.
Direct messages.
Yeah.
That's what we call mail nowadays.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have DMs.
Yeah.
Just pigeons are
Yeah, yeah.
usually the best.
Yeah.
They're pretty fast. Just for inner city though.
Yeah.
Get too many predators outside the city limits.
Especially with that new one.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could just
All you mail.
blow it up.
And
Like a love
sexual
letter?
predators are just out there, man.
I know. You gotta watch your kids.
I mean, just in general, watch your kids, but
Well, yeah, you should watch your kids anytime,
Yeah.
but you know. All right,
you should also wash your kids.
you should.
Yeah.
Well, let them do it
Well, you can do it until they can do it. by
until they
themselves.
can
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, until my kid was old enough, I didn't touch him, not once.
That's his problem, man.
Learn to wipe your ass, weirdo. All right, get out of here. Go on.
See ya.
Get on out of here!
In a friendly way.
I want
Get out of
right.
here with my eye holes.
All right. Thank you.
I'm gonna get your eye holes, sir. I will.
All right. We had.
Can I have this shiny rock? Me picks up like a piece of granite from the table that you forgot to clean off.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't need that.
Thank you.
Yeah. You
Bites
put those
into
coins
it.
back, didn't you? Oh. All right, here. You know what? Actually, he tosses them to you.
Oh, thanks.
Not the exact same, too.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? That's just for a little incentive.
While I get it in. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll lick the ruby. Like,
I gotta get my tax returns in.
I gotta make sure my checkbook is accurate.
one
all right.
piece of
There we
ruby.
go.
2
And-
platinum.
And what would you call that? A gift?
An incentive. A gift. Yeah.
All right. I write it down in my tax book.
Checkbook.
Yeah.
Tax return.
All right.
1 granite. All right.
Good luck.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The bald muscle man by the door winks at you as you walk by.
Went back.
Bald
Finger
muscle
guns.
man.
He blushes. Whoa, he really blushes.
All right.
His asshole puckers.
I did not need that information.
Better
Why'd you
be
have to say
ready, boy.
puckers?
I keep bumping this cord. Sorry if that's making a noise, audience.
All right. I swig the rest of my brew and.
Bartender takes it.
Here's your tank.
Hold on,
Any-
let me add a sound effect. I hope they can hear that.
He says, "You're welcome anytime. You can just go down there. I know you know."
Thanks.
He puts your wanted poster up on the wall next to his.
Thanks,
You're
man.
part of the
Also
family. All right.
Hana means
Well, what do
family.
I owe you for this? I'm probably also paying for her. I don't think
You
she
paid.
has any money.
She paid.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Drinks.
Yeah, I took your 2 schmeckles.
yeah.
Now my strawberry schmeckles. All right.
Have a good one, y'all. And they're like, what the fuck does y'all mean?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Do the thing. We go to
What
the
thing?
place.
Oh, you where?
We start. Can we do a montage of going to all the places?
Oh, where are you going?
Like the
Where are you going first?
like the
look at my
where
blood
he
streak.
escaped, like onto the
Okay.
street.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We go there and make notes.
Yeah.
Do like thing.
Roll an investigation.
Just a second. It's less entertaining our audience while I pull up my app.
So,
You can both roll investigation if you.
what did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
Ah.
I don't know.
Also, I have a blood stick because I got a pimple on my ear
Because he
today.
only had one ball.
And it's 'cause
He
I
lost
only
the
had
other
one
one
ball.
to frostbite. The
Again.
frost bit it right off.
Simon popped my ear pimple, and now there's blood on this
16.
small
Popped my-
popsicle stick. I also have a lock of Simon's hair.
16.
What exactly are you
Do
checking?
not
The
worry.
Oh,
Piece of
I
hair on
don't.
this
I'm not
microphone.
investigating. I'm just writing down gibberish to
I
make
hope
it look
y'all
like
are
we're
enjoying
like.
this content.
I just wanted to do like a fun little montage about
When
go,
I
and
was
like
6
we
years
we
old.
end at the farm.
I called the police. 'Cause I
So you're
lost
just
my
gonna go to
Game
the
Boy.
farm?
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you've
okay.
been listening
Sorry.
since tea time, you would know that. Hey guys, Vsauce here.
Your montage
Also-
starts.
Ba, 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 ba.
And you're like,
I'm Bernie
jogging to all
Sanders,
the place.
and I'm running.
I'm Bernie Sanders and I'm running.
Running.
Woo! Okay.
Also, just for future reference, it's not a good idea to have inner talk. So you shouldn't. Just FYSS, you shouldn't talk when other people are talking. It makes
Oh.
it very confusing and.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
You told me
talk.
to entertain
How about
the
you don't
audience.
talk? How about you shut the fuck up and let Celeste talk? Maybe that's the
Oh
problem.
God. You'll make Simon cry.
All right. Okay.
He won't enter the
we
podcast.
have a
if we
cancer in
don't.
the room. We don't. It's not a Gemini.
That's true. Okay, so you're going to the farm.
Yeah, go on the farm.
Horse. Glue.
Hawaii
I mean-
5-0 theme ends.
Oh,
It just kind of goes. Brrr.
yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
So you're leaving the city, and there's a heavy, like, flow of traffic out of the city gates. Wagons, people, peasants, drunks.
Peasants are people. Drunks are people.
No, not in D&D.
It's a sub race.
A caravan of merchants from some other distant land. Freaking
Asia.
what are those things? What are those things called? That they carry.
You're just thinking things. Like,
No,
what
no,
are
no.
those things? The things.
that they carry the people at the nobles. Palanquin. There's one of those.
Ah, yeah.
It's not important. I just really wanted to remember the word.
God, please don't be another
Um,
person.
And you hear mumbling. You're mumbling of like, I don't know, peasant and drunk mumbling. Doesn't matter. They're not
Just
people.
go.
Yeah, a low rumble. So you leave the city, and the outside is gorgeous. It's rolling green fields and pastures all around the city walls. In the distance, you see the beginning of a forest to the west. All the rest is just continuous rolling fields. There's a river out there somewhere, cuts through the forest, goes around the city. To the east, on the other side of the city, is where all the farms are, and different multicolored squares of crops, brown and gold, and what other colors are there? I don't know.
Blurple.
Both of those. All right. So you know where to go. You can see them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't know like which one, but you know where the farms are.
I'm gonna go visit the cows and the horses and the glue factory.
I want to go talk to the people.
I'm gonna go pet a cow.
What people?
The people that own the farm.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go pet an animal.
Well, there's multiple farms, so you're just gonna go to the first one that you...
Yes.
Okay.
Closest one.
Farmer's out chopping some corn or fucking something. I don't know.
Harvesting.
I don't
How do
know.
farms work?
Yeah. This is,
Farming.
good morning.
Hello. How are
Hi.
you, Mr. Farmer?
Where?
I'm wonderful. Just chopping this corn.
That's great, man. I'm so
I didn't know
happy
that you
for
could chop corn.
I had to
I
it.
gave it a shot.
Shuck it.
I did that first.
No,
Now I gotta chop it.
Each one. I gotta cut each little corn off, the big one. What can I help you with?
It's just got a
Say,
bucket
have you
of
had
like
a-
individual corn.
Yeah.
Have you had a decrease in livestock recently?
No, I don't have any livestock, just corn.
Have you had any corn?
Do you want
fi- No.
I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk.
Chlamydia.
I don't want to steal your corn.
Don't steal my corn!
I don't want to
He
steal
picks
your
up a
corn.
shovel. He says, "Not my corn."
No, we don't want to steal your corn, sir. We're
I
just.
start crying.
The gnolls around
We're
here
just-
are bad enough, burning our pastures and killing our sheep.
The what?
Well,
Well, not my
burning?
sheep. I don't have any sheep, but other sheep
What'd you say?
Burning?
that aren't mine.
Burning? Did you say burning?
What? Gnolls, yeah.
Knowles?
They come out of the woods and they come down here to the farms and they burn our pastures and raid our livestock pens.
How recent has this been?
Oh, always since the farms have been here. But the
Oh.
guard has increased recently because some man's farm down the way just blew up.
Can you give us directions?
Oh, just, you see that big hulking pile of blackened rubble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That one.
that one.
Is he alive?
Do you know where?
Yes.
Is he still there?
Yes.
Okay.
In the corn?
Um,
Not in the barn, but he's
Yeah.
got a house.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, let's go.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thanks for the
Can I buy a
information.
corn?
Absolutely.
I pulled out like 3 dirty schmeckles.
Thanks. He
That's
gives
not a
you
currency that exists.
he gives you 3
So you made your own currency, like you minted your own coins. That doesn't work as currency.
He says, "What are these little things? These look like buttons to me. Did you make these, young lady? These are wonderful. Here, take some corn." And he gives you a whole bushel.
I start crying again.
Says, "Have a good day now. I'm going to put these up on the refrigerator. I love them so much. They got little faces on them."
Thank you, I never had parents.
All right. Annabelle, come get these little buttons this wonderful little girl made for me. You're not drunk in real life.
I'm so sorry. Above table, you two are really good. I'm gonna go back down.
All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Say goodbye, kids.
Start eating the corn and crying.
Say goodbye, Annabelle.
Goodbye, Annabelle. Who's Annabelle?
Annabelle, my wife.
Oh,
Goodbye, wife.
She's not your wife. She's my wife.
I never starts crying more.
she had 2 shots, you know.
Is that all?
Tolerance.
I've got some corn whiskey in the back if you'd like.
No, I think
Sit down for a drink.
No, we're gonna get you some coffee.
All right. I've got coffee if you
Oh, that'd be great if you
put
if you
some
don't
whiskey in the coffee.
Yes.
That might actually help a bit.
Yes.
A good old Irish coffee.
What's Irish?
Oh, it's my mom, Irish.
That's a wonderful name.
Yeah.
Here, come inside. I'll make you
She
a
used to
coffee.
make it for me all the time.
He makes you a coffee with Irish in it.
My mom's.
Yeah, she's in there.
I'm gonna
She's
drink
real
your
tiny.
mom.
No!
You can't escape it.
Okay. All right. So you're going to the one. You're going to the farm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's way down the hill, but you can see it from where you are.
I'm gonna roll down it.
The barn.
That's a no, it's not. Chlamydia, that's a bad idea.
You see scorch marks all across the field on like a big star pattern. The barn was probably scattered all over the place, but
There's some sort of pattern to these scarring.
they've gathered it all up and put it in a big charred pile. Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, so you're there. And there's the
We
house.
weren't making fun of you, Zach.
What?
We weren't making fun
I
of
know.
you. Okay.
Or were we?
I hope not. All right. The farmer is also out in his field.
Hello, sir.
Hi, sir.
We're here gathering information about incidents happening around these farms here. Looks like you've had one here with your barn.
Have you had a decrease
Oh, yes.
in livestock, sir?
Oh, yes. All my cows are gone.
All of them?
All of them. Every single last one. Something just ate the hell out of them.
I'm
That's
so
terrible.
sorry.
I was very sad. Yes.
You sound very similar to the person that we talked to before.
Oh, you know, all us farmers, we're
Don't say you all sound the same. Don't say you all sound the same.
we're inbred.
Would you like
No,
some?
not really. That was a little farmer joke. We're brothers.
We make
We're
bread.
from farmland.
He's my brother. We're brothers.
Ah,
Oh,
how do you know we...
Jeb and Teb.
Jeb and Teb?
I'm Teb,
Teb.
so he's Jeb.
Oh.
Hi, Teb.
Well, Teb, do you have any information leading up to your barn incident?
Well, no, as a matter of fact,
I was visiting the in-laws.
I'd had no problem. This side of the fields don't really get attacked that often because they're the furthest away from the forest. They're also within sight of the city watchtower and the walls, so the guards can protect us a little better. I hadn't had any issues in years, as a matter of fact. I was very surprised. All the bones are left.
The bones?
And my barn blew up. It just destroyed everything in that barn after it ate my horses, too.
Oh,
Not all of them. Just 2. And then the rest burned in the fire.
were the bones charred by any chance?
Yeah, well, the ones in the fire, yes.
Well,
I
but
didn't look at the other ones.
didn't-
Actually, now that you mention it, I believe they were.
Bingo.
Interesting.
Just
I'm
sawed
writing
it-
this all down.
Just cut right in half, some of them, I saw.
That's terrifying.
Have you had any recent incidents like this?
This,
I'm just any recent than that.
not after. I've got
Yeah.
nothing left but my house and my dog and my wife,
And your 3 horses?
Manabelle.
No, they died in the fire.
Well, you had some horses left, that's what he said.
Yeah,
Well,
but they died in the fire. After-
Touche.
Yeah.
no, that was a joke. I was just kidding. Sorry, I got to work on my sarcasm.
No, that's
No, the
alright.
horses are over there.
Ah,
Bye, horses.
Whee!
the horses are getting mauled as we speak.
Like a wolf just comes out.
We don't tell them, like we're just like...
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Would you like some corn, Mr. Farmer?
Sure.
So,
He reaches out for a corn and a spear comes flying out of the wheat next to his house, and it thunks into the ground by your feet.
what the fuck? That was
Look
my
over.
corn!
You see a big hulking shape in the wheat and some like eyes,
God.
but nothing else because it's in the crop.
How many eyes?
2.
Okay. Because you said some. I was like,
16.
Hold on a moment.
13, an uneven number.
I look at it.
well, yeah, that's what we've been doing.
The farmer jumps back and he says, "Knowles! Oh no, they're here for the rest of my crop."
Wait. Calm.
But
Don't make sounds. If we stay
he
quiet,
puffs up like a blowfish.
take a few steps back.
You hear a deep growling sound, and a nasty-looking creature steps out of the wheat.
Oh, sweet
It's
God.
draped in really hacked up, fresh, not even cured animal hides. Its hair is long and tattered into nasty, muddy dreadlocks. One of its eyes is just cut through with a scar, and it's got little gold caps on its 2 biggest fangs. You recognize it.
Fancy motherfucker.
Yeah. You recognize it as a knoll, just like the farmer.
A mole, you say?
A knoll. It looks like this. Well, not exactly
like a
like
hyena
that. They're
man.
not all the same. Yeah.
Jesus.
And then a couple others walk out after him, but they're a little scrappier. They're not as. They don't have the gold caps on their fangs. They don't have as many hides, and their weapons look more crude.
All right, I brandish my Hold up. Can't remember if I have a great axe or a battle axe or both. Both.
Oh.
I
Both.
brandish my great axe. I equip it, and sort of in a
like-
threatening manner.
Roll intimidation.
What?
I'm assuming you're intimidating.
Yeah, that's what
okay.
I'm doing. It's 19.
All right.
Are you intimidated, Zach?
Yeah. All right. Calm down. The farmer runs away.
I forgot to face the animals. I was just doing it to the farmer.
Waving it at the farmer. The two smaller gnolls, they kind of yelp and drop their weapons and run back into the wheat, and the bigger one snarls and looks like he starts to follow them, but then he turns back and he brandishes a bigger javelin.
All right. So it's one of those.
Yeah. Then he kind of stalks forward. So roll initiative.
Battle music.
Ba 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 ba.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's a 20 for me, and Celeste, I'll roll for you. That's a 4 for you.
Plus your initiative. Just plus 1, I guess.
Oh,
It's a
19
20 for
me.
you?
19 for me. I rolled a 20 for initiative, but I minus 1, so 19.
Oh, okay.
And a 4 for Celeste. Sorry, Celeste. I don't have any
I'm
more
gonna die.
D20s right now.
That's fine. Okay. So it's gonna go. Simon. What's your character's name?
Remy.
Right.
Or Uremi.
And then Chlamydia,
Uremi.
and then the Knoll. Okay, it's gonna go Simon, Chlamydia, then the Knoll. So you can go first.
Okay.
The
I
farmer's
attack it.
running on, going, "Oh, whoa! I wasn't expecting that."
I glare at him like, is that sarcasm or?
No, not at all.
Okay, couldn't
Because,
tell.
like I said, the watchtower's right there.
Okay,
I don't know how they didn't see him,
all right.
unless we were set up. Just kidding. Those don't work for anybody. Go ahead, do your thing. Oh, he's coming for me. I'm gonna go inside.
all right.
All right, good luck. Knock on my door when you're done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Send my dogs in if you see them. I don't want them getting eaten.
We're like, okay. All right. I attack him with my great axe.
Okay.
So that's Oy. That's nat 20 plus 4.
All right, critical.
And that's d12. Which one is that? That's
So instead of just rolling your damage die twice,
Yeah.
you can take the full amount of one and then roll the second.
okay, so that's 14 plus
14.
7.
What the
8, 9.
fuck? Oh, it's a D12
Yeah.
plus 2.
Plus 2, yeah.
So 14.
14
And then
plus
9.
7, 8, 9, yeah. So
All right.
23.
Okay, so that's... Okay.
I'm very strong.
It like cleaves into his like collarbone area, And he, if he didn't have that crappy armor on, you probably would have just whoosh, sliced
Spit
him
his
in
face.
half. He growls and like snaps at your neck, but can't quite reach. And
I
then
snap back.
you go, ooh, okay. Chlamydia's turn.
I brandish my scimitar
Okay.
and I aim for the neck.
Oh,
It's curvy. It's a curvy sword.
All right, roll that for me.
Can you hand it to me?
Yeah.
Hold on. Me.
We're laying down on a couch here, so it's a bit hard for us to roll.
Which one?
8.
Damn it. Damn it.
Does an 8 hit?
plus your.
Hold on. Plus my
Plus.
If you go to your weapons page.
plus 2. Oh wait, no, plus 4. Scimitar's 4.
Yeah. That does not hit.
Damn.
Sorry.
It's an F in chat, boys.
Yeah.
Rip.
The knoll pushes forward. And it's gonna Sorry. It's gonna swing. First, it's gonna bite at you again.
Juicy.
And it misses again. And then it's gonna swing its big ol' long spear blade thing. Nat 20.
Beyblade, let her rip.
You take 13 damage.
Okay.
How much HP do you have? 12. Oh! Yikes. Alright, well. Back to... Oh, well, I guess you're down. Can go ahead and make a... death save, unless Celeste has... a healing something.
I have mending? Is that healing or no? It's not.
That's for objects.
I have charm person and speak with animals. Well, basically, I'm monkey and I have to wait. So it's like an animal person, right?
Yeah.
You know what I have?
What?
Speak with animals.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
I'll let you give it a shot.
Alright. Alright. I try to talk and be like, listen, hey. I'm sorry I just hit you. Can we please calm
Well,
down?
you didn't hit him.
Yeah.
I hit him.
And then he hits you back.
And then he hit me
Yeah.
back and he fucking knocked me out.
Listen. What is it that you need? We have silver. I'll give you silver. What's wrong? Please get away from me.
Okay, roll
hurt me.
roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yes.
If only I did that.
Damn it, did I roll? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Lucky for you, his roll was worse.
Please
It's
tell me it senses fear.
kind of snarling and like dripping saliva, but its beady little hyena eyes squint like it's listening. Even after you almost cut it in half.
Is it money that you want?
it kind
With
of
this big ribeye.
You want this
You want
corn? Would you like some corn?
it's actually Scooby-Doo.
Ooh.
It starts to lower its glaive, and as it does that, a loud shot rings out, and its head snaps back, and it falls to the ground dead. And on the horizon at the top of the hill, you see a small group of halfling-sized shapes with big old pointy ears.
If you telling me fucking Bilbo Baggins.
One is like jumping up and down, and he like throws something onto the ground, and then he like stomps down the hillside, and he says, "I thought you were leading us to the creature." You, 'cause he's dead. Well, not dead. I don't know how I'd know that.
Wait, is he talking to me?
I spit up a little bit of blood because I'm just lying there.
Oh, Ophelia, help him out. Help her out. I forgot. You already was a girl.
You know, it's a bit,
It's all muscle. I don't know. I thought you were leading us to the creature. And what do we find? Your ally, half dead, and a gnoll. We don't want a gnoll. We want this monster. Do you have any leads?
First of all, we didn't fully agree yet. Second of all, we can't help that we're dead. There's two of us. You got a group. You're at an advantage. You have to keep in mind that I have no fighting skills whatsoever. She's the one with fighting skills.
and I didn't put that much into my constitution.
She's dead.
He puts his hands on his hips, and Ophelia is using...
Ophelia. Like your name, Ophelia.
She winks. She's actually not a goblin. She's a drow. You're a drow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's also a drow. She's a very like slender, small drow with bard's clothing and a lute on her back.
I blush.
I try to wink, but I just cough up more blood.
She presses a hand to the wound, and a soft blue light surrounds it, and you regain 8 hit points.
I have 8 Sugoi eyes. Like, wow. I wish my name wasn't Chlamydia right now. Can call me Crabs.
You can call me Crabs. No relation.
No relation to Eugene.
To the goblin, he goes, all right. I need to know if you've made up your mind or not. Because we're going to go hunt this thing down if you haven't.
Well, do you have any
Do we
leads?
got a deal? You just talked to the man. We know. All right. Shouldn't have said that. We know you have a lead. That's why you came here. Look at this barn.
Well, you followed us.
No, not me. Come on. That doesn't matter. Just, what are you doing? Do you have...
Little guy pops out of the cornfield.
Out of your pocket. Do we have a deal? Lurch cracks his knuckles.
I pull you aside for a moment.
Can we have a minute?
1 minute. We'll
He
decide.
waves you
we'll
away.
give you an answer. Okay.
Listen, I'm fine with because I don't care where the money comes from.
They have extra people.
It would be quite useful.
What?
Except like
That
we
other guy?
don't have any
Oh.
leads like whatsoever. Like we're here and this is the end of what I know. You're not listening in on this, are you?
Oh, no. He was standing like right next to you.
No. You think they're gonna fight us if we disagree with them?
Yeah. So
Well.
I say let's just roll with it and tell them we know where it is.
Speak a little softer.
We are speaking we're also kind of far away.
You're what? You're...
Hush! Back away! Okay. We don't really have a choice, do we? We have 3 people. Correct. 3 different people asking us for sources on this thing.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't care where the money comes from or where
I'm
my
afraid
thing.
that if we choose one person, both other parties will turn against us.
Won't be so bad. I mean, I did
you
almost
see
just
how
die.
much gold they had? That's a lot of power.
Yeah, but there's always someone more powerful.
That guy's influential. We die. They can cover it up. We don't have a choice.
What's your point here? Where are we going?
I'm saying we don't have a choice, and we have to side with them.
Yeah.
They got more people. They can help us out.
Yeah. And if push comes to shove, we can totally backstab him.
Okay. I look at the
We
guy.
don't really need
Plus,
to do
hey,
that.
you see that? See that? See that?
Yeah. I mean, like.
All right. We've made our decision.
All right, great. No, just for the record, I told Lurch not to intimidate you. It's not like we're gonna kill you or something, but he's got a sense of humor. Look at him. And he's like
his ass off.
completely deadpan. Yeah.
Slightly like shakes for a moment.
Huh. All right. So what did you decide?
I put my hand out. You got a deal.
Ophelia, shake her hand.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
When touch elbows?
Sure. Bump. All right. Well, what information do you have? Where is it? It was here, right?
Yep.
It was here.
We got information on that.
It definitely
All
was here.
livestock is gone. It made a similar sound to the
What was that? You want to try that again? Was that the coffee not enough?
Do you want to suck my dick?
Well, do ya?
Well, do ya?
Do ya?
Anywho, all we know is that this farmer's livestock is all gone.
Oh, that's a shame.
Charred. Bones are charred. Everything is
there's
charred.
3 horses left. I look over the
Three
horses, they're gone.
They're
The thing we're looking for is
He forgot
definitely
to feed
associated,
All right.
associated with fire, so it has been here.
Right.
I'm thinking, since this problem has been alleviated, we talk to this
Hey,
farmer.
guys, how about we walk a bit closer to each other? Because we're kind of screaming.
I told you I'm a germaphobe. All right. So it was
Step,
here.
like, slightly closer to Ophelia.
It was certainly here. What I think we should do is talk to my boss.
Your boss.
I bet he's got more leads by now.
Okay.
He'll know where it is.
Can you take us to your boss
Absolutely.
with your group of people?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So they've got like a wagon up on top of the hill that they all move around in because they're
like a clown
tiny. They're
car.
goblins. They have 2 wagons. They have 2 wagons.
It's a double-story wagon.
No, it's 2 separate wagons. Well, horse-drawn, not like little kiddie wagons.
I know. I was
Okay,
just trying to
alright.
make it fun.
Sorry, no, it's not. That doesn't make sense. No, 2 separate wagons.
I'm pretty sure a 2-story wagon would.
Okay, fine. 2-story wagon.
No, I'm saying it could exist.
So it's like a London bus?
Yeah, double-decker wagon.
Wacky.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine.
So you're following up to the wagons,
Yeah.
getting in.
Yeah.
All right. The ground starts to rumble beneath your feet. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Good thing I have a lot of dexterity.
Dexterity, you say?
I got 15
That's the wrong-
dexterities.
That is a lot of dexterity.
12 minus 1 is that's an 11.
Can I roll?
Yeah, roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's an 11 for Simon here.
Okay.
18 plus. Do I
Oh,
add
yeah.
2, yeah.
plus 2? 20.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Simon, Yuri just falls flat on her ass. Chlamydia is like surfing, just like riding the rolling ground. A massive boulder just pops out of thin air and crushes Lurch, just like completely flattened. Upon further inspection, you notice that this giant boulder has windows set into the like near the top. Lights coming from them. There's laughter. Sounds like a freaking party. A rectangular like crevice like cracks open in the front of the boulder, and it swings open. And a guy in a really round lad steps out, just draped in red robes and gold rings with emeralds. He's got a long yellow beard, like just covered in finery, and he steps out. He says,
"Is the beard made of gold?
"No,
It's yellow.
it's hair.
Okay,
It's just like blonde, like yellow blonde."
Like piss yellow, or
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess it could be.
did he dye it?
He peed in it. And he says, "Hello."
Hi. Who are you?
That doesn't quite matter.
Why did you crush him?
that seems to be.
Did who? What? Oh, I'm sorry. He snaps his fingers and lurches back. And he looks like completely shell-shocked.
He went through debt like hell.
Yeah.
Saw his life with his own fucking
The
eyes.
wizard claps him on the back and he says, "Bet you'll be making some more better decisions in the future, lad." And Lurch, he just kind of like nods, wide-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, I hope you don't mind, but we've come to watch.
Watch what?
Well, watch you find the creature, of course.
Okay.
So you wanna
If you don't mind.
just watch us? Hunt this
Yes.
thing down?
Because this is a very, he kind of lowers his voice, because the farmer has come back out, and he kind of waves.
I wait back.
He drops his voice and he says, "This is a very momentous occasion in all of history. This moment and the next day affects the entire timeline of this plane of existence."
Well, that's really putting the pressure on, isn't it?
Oh no, nothing like that. Any decision you make is the correct decision because it's already been decided.
That's true.
We know
You've already
everything
been here.
that has happened and everything that will happen.
Wait, that's-
You can't make any other decision but the right one.
So you're saying time isn't in flux, it's always happened the way it is?
It's always existed.
Okay, cool. Just wondering how time
Anyway,
travel works in this sort of
That's, well, many secrets, many things to explain.
Give him a thumbs up.
Gives you on back. Well, yes, that's all we'd like to watch.
Do you know where this creature is by any chance?
Oh, yes.
That'd be useful information for us.
It'd be useful
Oh,
for
right.
Well,
well-
because we already know, but we want to know, like, if you know.
Smart lad. All right, well, yes, well, I suppose. He kind of like looks back towards the door and then like claps his hands, and you are now in front of the forest on the opposite side of the city, and he says, "Just right through there." And
Give him
you
a thumbs
see
up.
a path has been kind of like scorched through the trees.
It's a big red arrow.
Yeah, a sign says "creature in there." Another loud crack, and the box wizard is there, and he's like, "What happened? Why are they here? You asked them for help?
I shake my head no.
They're the wizard. You didn't,
No.
they came to you."
Yes.
Oh. That's not good.
You don't think we don't know that?
Well, all right. So you're on the right track, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, well, while I'm here, he
It's nice knowing you.
gestures towards the woods, like, after you.
All right.
So all the goblins, including the 2 wagons,
They got teleported too.
yeah, everybody.
Oh, cool.
The
The
rock,
farmer's just like, what the fuck is
the
happening?
farmer, his horses, his dogs, his wife.
They're all standing there like, where'd they all go?
Friggin' the dead knoll.
He's still there too.
So the giant boulder.
I snag his fang caps and put them on my tusks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. They
Yeah.
fit perfectly.
Yeah.
The wizard, your wizard, he leans forward and he's like, That's the Rock of Ages. Those are those guys.
Oh, cool.
I really didn't think you would have to talk to them.
Us either. I thought
I
that
know.
would be pretty good, but
Yeah,
apparently not.
well, if
They're
they
a fruity bunch, aren't they?
no, yeah, really, it's bad. And like hookah smoke is like drifting out of the front of the door, and there's like.
We peer in and they're all naked. Besides
Yeah.
that one guy.
he and then you tell his robes was just like a bathrobe that he threw on to
Oh
come
my God.
outside.
Hair's all messy.
Yeah.
Sex hair.
His eyes are like his pupils are like huge.
As they're having a big old lizard orgy.
So all the goblins, the wagons, your wizard, the farmer, the rock, the boulder, the other
Wizard
wizards.
in the wardrobe lion.
So they're like waiting for you to enter the forest.
So I'll go in first.
Oh, I was just gonna say we enter. Yeah.
So the ground is still like you can still feel the heat around you as you're like walking through the path that the creature cut through. Ash is kind of drifting
Aren't
down
you
like
barefoot?
it's not like still burning. It's
I
not
was
like
just-
hot. You can
yeah.
just feel like
I was just wondering, like,
It's crunchy.
crunchy. Yeah. Ash is like drifting down like snow, and it just smells like burnt, like a fire.
Boneless Bill.
are you gonna bring it back, Zach?
Boneless Bill shows up too. Hey! He says, "Hey,
We're different people.
Get back in the bag.
oh yeah, I don't know you. Why am I here?" He leaves again.
But this Bilf is like a cross-dimensional being.
yeah.
He can see through the eyes of like our vessels
He's in
into
the rock.
us.
Yeah. So you start hearing like fire crackling from up ahead, and you feel like you're getting closer to the source.
I'm
Cool.
holding like the lasso in my hand,
Yeah,
like gripping it.
I'm gripping my great axe even tighter.
I'm not holding a weapon though.
Up ahead
you.
in a giant clearing, a natural clearing, there's a deer that's been slain, just lying right in the middle. And in front of it, little motes of ash have drifted down onto a shape that you can't see. You can just make out a head and shoulders.
Now, do we bring any paint? That would have been useful. Like throw some paint on it.
You
Then-
know, maybe is the deer
Hey,
like, burnt?
hey guys at the back, can we get some paint?
Is the deer burnt? Burnt like cauterized? Burnt?
Yeah, it's like
You know, I'd be
cut
like, let me
right through the
scoop up
middle.
some blood and just
We
And
got
you
some
could
blood.
probably like squeeze it a little and get some
you know,
out.
like put some blood on my hand, just hold it out. Like,
all around you and throughout the woods in the clearing, you hear a low wow, 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 and you can feel like just a light shimmer in the air.
didn't you say something about something would glow when you're near it?
Oh,
Maybe I'm
the little chains.
Is that just going crazy?
Yeah, they're like pointed like right.
You want to try and throw it? Cause like we can see it.
Whoa.
I wonder if it sees us.
You've got the better dex. I'm pretty sure that's what it. You're more. I mean, you're much more skilled in.
Dexterity, yes.
And yes,
I can try. But you think it sees me yet?
Oh
You
yeah,
hear crunching noises,
it's eating some bones.
and like bite marks appear on the deer.
I kind of just... I'm like, where are your eyes? Can I look in your eyes? In the
That
eye.
doesn't matter. Just throw it at it.
Fine, I'll throw it.
Whip it.
I pull it out. Now do
Beyblade
I
it.
roll?
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch.
8 plus 2, 10.
You can give it a shot too if you want. You got 2 chains.
I do. Oh, 2 chains? Like that
well,
one guy?
Yeah, he's there too.
Alright,
2 chains?
I'll give it a shot as well. Oh. Nat 20 minus 1, so 19.
That's not a nat 20 then. Oh, -1. That's a shame. Okay. I'll just count that as a nat 20
Okay.
because that's kind of cheaty.
Yeah.
Chlamydia's misses just by, like, it just kind of falls to the leaves beside the
She drops
creature. It just what? It goes backwards.
Yeah.
it. Everyone behind her just does the thing like the Wii bowling.
What's Yuri's chain? It flies forward and it stops and it hooks around and the invisibility cuts out.
What's it look like?
Standing before you.
Are you gonna draw
Why did I
it?
just put that down? I need that.
I was gonna say, I thought you were putting that away so you can draw it on the
No.
lined paper.
Give me 1 second. I forgot to mark this.
Fuck.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to edit this podcast anyways. So I'm gonna edit.
Technical difficulty.
I'm gonna do a super cut of every time we do the whole I-5-0 thing.
Standing before you.
That's what's standing before us is that guy.
It's Bagel Boss. Standing before you is a humanoid figure,
What the fuck?
light purple skin,
Didn't call
an
that.
elongated head, sort of, and it's completely naked.
Point and laugh.
It blushes and runs away. Ooh. It's like its hands are just massive claws, covered in the blood of the deer. Its feet are also vaguely humanoid, and it turns around, and you see 4 long purple tentacles extending from its mouth, and its eyes are just like burning
I blush
with
a little
this
bit.
intense, like, anger, or you can't really tell, but you can just feel the power coming off of
I have never looked
this
so
being.
afraid in my life.
And the wizard like taps you on the shoulder and he whispers and he's like, "So their drawings were kind of accurate. It looks like a squid to me. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry." Then he backs
What are you
up
doing
again.
here?
I just watch. Just go ahead.
Sorry.
The goblins and Ophelia walk forward and they kind of raise their weapons and they look at you like, "Should we?"
Okay, so its magic attacks are disabled, pretty much, right? Because of the thing.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, its invisibility ended.
Okay. So you want to knock this bad boy out, right? Yeah. That's what I want to do. That's my goal.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
That's
yeah.
what I want to do. Because I see it, and that's a challenge.
Mhm.
It's a fucking... I want to fucking take this thing down.
Yeah. Okay. Roll initiative. That's not what I want.
7 for me. So that's...
$12. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, 6 for me.
Creature goes first.
Oh, wait, no, it's 14, sorry. 14 for me. Because I had my initiative.
Oh, okay. Chlamydia goes first.
Oh, God.
It's on
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Its tentacles are like writhing very like softly. It almost looks like they're almost drifting around like they're underwater.
Can I speak with animals? Can I speak with
You
its
can
tentacles?
attempt to.
I'm just sort of holding my great axe, just like with the
Yeah.
bloodlust in my eyes.
I like look back at everyone else and I just tell them to lower for a second and I look at it in the eyes.
I'm not backing down. But I do take a couple steps back.
So you meet its eyes, and this like empty whistling, wailing sound just fills your mind, like this endless, empty abyss of nothing. And it just feels like nothing you've ever tried speaking to before. And again, you can just sense the immense power coming off of this creature.
Holy shit.
Do you say that out loud? Just under your breath?
Does it understand English?
Yeah.
Oh boy. You can smell my fear.
Can it smell like bloodlust?
I think it could
Smell-
kill us if we tried to hurt it right now. So let's calm the fuck down.
But
Hey.
big monster.
Big monster.
Big monster. I know you want to get excited. Do you see the tentacles? That thing is a living, breathing void monster. You picking up what I'm stepping up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are like...
And then all the sound in your mind cuts out, and very clearly you hear, "Who are you?" Not out loud. Only Chlamydia can hear
I'm
this.
Chlamydia Krabs.
Like Mr. Krabs? I worked with him.
Whoa!
He's got
SpongeBob is here too.
he's got cross-dimensional knowledge.
Yeah. I love that show.
Who are you?
It doesn't answer. Instead, it looks up into the sky, and the red-robed immortal wizard, he like walks forward and he puts his hand on your arm and he says, "I wouldn't follow it because, as I said, this will go on to affect the rest of time itself."
You don't want me to listen to it?
No.
So you want us to die?
No. That's why I'm saying leave it alone. And the wizard with the boxes, like, he's like, don't, it's right there. It's right there. I'll help you. I'll help you catch it. I have my magic, it has none. And you've got a gang of goblins here. And the little, like, orange pipsqueak is like, yeah, he's not wrong.
How many goblins are there? Like 12?
5.
Oh.
And then Ophelia.
I was thinking like the gang of goblins just surrounds like in the clearing.
There's like hundreds of them.
They slowly start snapping.
Man, I wish I had some meat in my pocket right
Well, I've made my decision, Chlamydia.
now. What's your decision?
I will go with what if you can convince me otherwise, but I want to
Kill it?
well,
Gonna kill
not
this?
kill it, just pin it down.
If it already escaped once, it makes you think it's not going to escape again.
I wasn't there.
I look at it.
I mean, I did almost die earlier, but that's just a fluke. I'm usually much
you
better.
also died. Man, I wish I could just tame it and ride off into the sunset. Goodbye, everybody.
That's the ending. I'm
Toodles.
just standing there like,
What the fuck? Why? Fuck. Oh, God.
it's your move.
I know it's
Chlamydia.
my move, motherfucker.
Oh no, wait, you did that thing. It's his move.
His move.
Okay.
This is gonna be interesting.
So he kind of he like blinks forward. And
I I missed my 18 armor class.
Does a
Spider have puss puss.
14 hit.
Yeah.
All right.
I missed my 18 armor class.
Its mouth opens up and goes, and then clamps down on top of your head. And everyone else hears like wet, sucking, crunching sounds. And it sucks your brain out.
Can I attack and recoil?
Well, before you do that, the red-robed wizard claps once.
Yeah.
And everything like and goes back like 30 seconds before it blinks forward.
Do we
And he
remember that?
sticks his arm out. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
And he says, "I'm telling you, leave it."
Once before us. So just leave it.
He nods.
You just tried to. I felt my brain leave my body.
Do you want to feel it leave again?
And then Wizard is like, "What the heck, guys?"
Well, if the universe has already decided its fate, and there's nothing left to do, I suppose I can't argue with that.
And as you say that, the
I put
like
down my great axe.
a beam like shoots from the thing's like mouth area and just cleaves the chain and off of it like in half. And then it like starts to dissipate. It kind of like gets blurry and then just pops out of existence. Not even invisible, just gone.
I picked my great axe back up.
Where is it? Where'd it go? It's in the trees.
They're in the trees.
The wizard, the red guy, Santa Claus, he
Papa Smurf.
he says, "I suppose you wouldn't know what that was." Well, no one does yet. Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, tell us.
I'm sorry. I'm still a little fucking shocked.
The goblins are all like, "What the fuck just happened?" Ophelia is like blushing, but not like in a weird way.
Not like, ooh, more like...
Yeah. All right. You
better have a good explanation for what that thing is, because I didn't get,
He points at the box wizard, the Zeus looking guy, and he says, "You have created the first of the mind flayers. The Illithid. A race of naturally evil creatures that will enslave thousands and rule this plane in the far future. And there is nothing we can do about it."
Give Box Wizard a dirty look.
He goes, "Oh, I didn't mean to."
Dang.
So, that's that.
Can we look into those guys that made it? Like their
They're
families?
dead.
Certainly, yes.
Alright. Well, we'll do that later in the epilogue.
And he points at Box Wizard again, and he's like, "And you will give them their payment because she had her brain removed and then replaced again. So,
What was it replaced? It was the same. It just came back in, sort of.
Oh, right. Time and
Time, yeah,
everything
yeah.
is different for you folks.
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
Is this a different brain?
No.
No, that's what they want.
No. There you are. And he steps back into the rock, and he's like,
Time to add
If
the character
you,
traits. PTSD.
if you, ever need assistance again for something, dangerous, such as this, we'll be watching.
Do you have like a card?
Yeah, like an Instagram or something?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll know you're wanting, though.
Sort of one of those
Any
deals. So like
just-
you exist at all times. So like.
Well, we exist in one place, but we are omnipotent.
Gotcha.
There's this spot by the beach.
Yeah.
They fish fresh crab every morning, and they make the most marvelous fish stew.
Fish.
Maybe you'll find us. I don't know. We'll just look like a boulder, though. Goodbye.
I'll miss you.
I draw a little picture of the boulder so I remember.
Can I join your wizard orgy?
He looks around and he's like, oh yeah. They say it's all right.
Sweet. Keep in contact.
Come down to the beach for a few days if you want.
I wink. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Well.
Ophelia looks offended.
He swings
Do you know who
the
poly people are?
the door shut and the boulder disappears. The Zeus wizard, box wizard, he looks like shell-shocked and embarrassed and sorry all at the same time, and he's
Everyone's
like,
giving him a glare.
yeah.
Like,
Good fucking job.
He's like, well, I didn't know that would happen.
You didn't know,
No
did you?
way.
You didn't know.
No,
You didn't.
I didn't know. We've never created something like that before.
I hope what he means by the far future when I'm far dead.
hopefully, yeah.
I think so. It'll take some time for that thing to figure out how to make another one of itself, unless someone else makes one.
Unless
And that took
someone
us a
makes
while.
Precious babies.
Precious food.
Babies.
So, well,
Bye-bye.
I suppose you can get your payment. Just come by the tower whenever you're free, I suppose. And he just vanishes.
Alright.
All the goblins are still like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? But they're all just like, okay, whatever. Little orange man, he says, well, I'm glad your brain didn't get removed. Well, it did. It
But
did.
then it didn't.
Right. And Lurch is back. He looks all right.
Yeah.
He's still like just like pale and distant.
Hello, Lurch.
He kind of head nods a little. Well, open invitation. If you're looking for work, my boss always needs people. You can travel. You can come with us. We go to a lot of places.
What's the dental plan like?
He grins, and his teeth, he's got like a gold grill on the front like group, and the rest are like gleaming white.
Holy
Like
shit.
finger guns.
He says, well, open offer. I have a feeling that my boss is gonna shut down those wizards little business there because pretty dangerous.
I mean,
So-
look what they created.
He did, yeah. Right. Ophelia will be there.
Speaking of her, does she have a cellular device which I can reach her?
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Ophelia, come talk to this young lady.
Thank
And
you.
she like
Saunters up.
Hello.
What are those
Hi.
things called? Like warding stones? Like you can speak into one and like it's like a walkie-talkie, but
no. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's just for that.
Well,
I don't have one.
you can go to that tavern that they told you about.
Yeah.
The coin and the candle.
Yeah.
You're the coin in the candle.
She hops up onto one of the wagons with the rest of the goblins, and she says, "Well, I've got to go now, but come by and I'll play you a little song." And she turns around and sits down, and the wagons roll away back to the city.
And just kind of stare like.
I whisper to Chlamydia, "You know, 2 twinks never work out."
I slap you. Shut up.
All right. Roll credits.
All right.
Interesting way to just blue ball us there, Zach.
Yeah. We'll have another campaign ready for you folks, for all you listening
Legs up.
All you
people.
sexy fellows at home.
Celeste is going to be a regular.
Yeah.
On this
you want me.
podcast. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Since the people want me.
Well, people, they don't talk to us.
So
Sort of like
Somebody disliked.
disliked what?
Our podcast.
No.
There's one view and one dislike. It wasn't me. Do you see me pressing it? No.
Dang.
that's kind of sad.
Well-
Whatever.
I bet
Nobody
it was
watches
Nate
it on
Marshall. I
YouTube.
bet you it was
Spreaker
Nate
is the
Marshall.
important part.
Yeah, people listen to it
YouTube,
on
nobody
Spotify.
watches our YouTube. It's our Spotify. Anyway, unless you're watching it on YouTube. Probably not, though.
Probably not, but if you
Um,
are, thank
The next
you.
campaign will also take place in the D&D universe. There will be monsters and people and taverns and dungeons and dragons.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some more like guests on,
Yeah.
like for the one-offs, because we'll figure some stuff out.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Critical Miss. That's what this has been. I've been Simon.
I've been Zach.
That's Celeste over there.
Hi, I'm Celeste.
We didn't really do an intro. Sorry.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Maybe we'll record one after this.
No.
But thank you so much for listening to Critical Miss. This is our Dungeons and Dragons podcast. If you don't know, and you're just listening to this first episode, and you're like, "What is going on? I don't understand what these people are talking about." Well, here's your explanation.
If you listen to our other D&D podcasts, I would really recommend not listening to the first series.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
there
that's
for
our-
like.
It's there for historical purposes.
Yeah.
It's our worst one. Listen to Mirror to
This
the
one.
Void, and
Mirror to
this
the Void.
one, and
This
our
one.
next one,
Yeah.
but not the
The
first one.
next one.
Unless you just run out of content and you
Yeah.
really want to.
Yeah, watch that one last.
Yep.
Yeah. But thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to other stuff, me and Zach have a podcast called Tea Time, where we just talk about whatever fancies us. Last episode, we talked about like the world ending and how fun that would be for us Gen Z kids. It was pretty great.
My world's already over. I don't have a car.
That's the real Gen Z attitude.
That's,
I don't have a
I'm in debt, and I'm gonna be in more debt.
Yeah.
Where's my
But
phone?
you can listen to that and all of our other shows
All these pussy poppers.
over at our website, nocontextmedia.com. Check it out. There's some great stuff over on YouTube, other podcasts on Spotify, iTunes. Listen to it, whatever.
You better listen to it. I'll come to you and take your toes right
Yeah.
off your body.
And yeah, just
Toe
it's
privilege.
it's all a good time. All chaos.
It's all good toes.
Yeah.
I'll take all your good toes.
Well,
I'll listen to part of the
All
first
right,
podcast.
my legs
When
are falling asleep.
we'll
my
see y'all
legs
next
are
I'm
falling
time.
getting
asleep.
up.
I'm daddy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.